Oh my God. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this video. I'm live. My name is Lisa Blunt, and I am here with you for 100 Days of Joy. Oh, wait, I gotta do it. Okay, hello, hello, hello. I'm making sure I'm on Facebook, also TikTok. Hi, and welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Lisa Blunt for 100 Days of Joy. I mean, first of all, y'all should know me by now, but if you, in case you didn't, so that's why I like to deal with self compassion and self care on levels like getting out in nature, taking a walk, deep breathing, taking time for yourself, just taking a moment for yourself, being able to put boundaries in place that don't infringe on somebody else, but just really speak to who you are and just kind of say, no, I don't really like that. Or, no, I'm not going to be able to make it. But also knowing that that is the space that I need to create or you need to create in that moment to give you what you need in that moment. If it's rest, if it's peace, taking advantage of peace, taking advantage. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, Deku. Hello. Hello, hello, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about self care and self compassion today, but I'm going to go on to self compassion because I feel like a lot of times that self compassion is a piece that's missing sometimes from our self care. Self care, without self compassion, could just become another thing to check off. It can become another thing to do. If you have questions about self care, self compassion, this community, please put them in the chat. But let me also know what you do for self care. Let me know what you do for self compassion. We have all this compassion toward other people. Oh, I feel so a certain way about this person or for this person. And do we take that time for ourselves? Do we take that and give that same thing to ourselves? It is self care. Self compassion is the act of being kind to yourself when you mess up, knowing that, it's life. The good thing about life is we get a do over. We get to do it again. Hello, Asia Marie. Hello, Rini. Hi, Denise. The good thing about life is that we get to do it again. We get another opportunity to do it again. And if we don't have the opportunity to do it again, then we don't have it. We missed it. It's okay because we're not going to be here. But the good thing about life is that we get an opportunity to do it again. So it's not for us to beat ourselves up, but it's about learning and growing and realizing life is full of mistakes. It's full of things that will happen. It's full of things and opportunities to get things right. So when negative talk creeps in, what do you say to yourself? What are you asking yourself? And let me challenge you with this part too for our self compassion. I mean, for our joy challenge for today. This is a movement about experiencing joy in the midst of chaos, calamity. When things are going wrong, not all the time will things be going right. Like this thing, the way things are going right now. Every time if you turn on the news, you turn on the TV, you turn on something, you hear something, and it's like what? But experiencing joy in the midst of chaos is something that we want to perfect. So, how are you going back to that statement? When you say negative things to yourself, I want you to stop and I want you to think to yourself, hi, Virginia Slim. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hi. I want you to think to yourself, would I say that to my best friend? Would I say that to a good friend? Would I say that to anybody? Some things we say to ourselves, we want to say that to anybody. So this is about self-compassion, right? It's the deeper level of self-care. Self-care might be you indulging in something, but self-compassion is saying, I want to be well. It is me taking care of myself. I'm here for me. Um, when you fall short, when you struggle, I'm still kind to myself because I still know that not every time I'm just I don't I'm human. I'm just not gonna get it right every time. I'm sorry for the people who look at as a recovering perfectionist, one who always wants to make sure I'm crossing every I don't want them to see me like this. I don't want them to think that way. I don't want them. But taking on the ownership and the realization that I'm human, so I'm going to make mistakes and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the mistakes because I'm learning from it. I'm growing from it. And I'm becoming a better person because I'm not afraid not to do the things that I would do because I'm afraid to make the mistake, so I'm not going to do it. I hope that makes sense. But I want to know what you do for self-compassion. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about 100 Days of Joy here. My name is Lisa Blunt. And today we're talking about self care and self compassion. So, before we end today, I just want to say, like, what are some practical ways to show yourself grace? Because that's what you're doing in a sense, right? You see somebody else and you like, uh, they mess up, and you are one of the first people who are like, Dad, leave them alone, give them a chance. But can you do that for yourself? Can you do that for yourself? I think that's so important to speak to yourself with kindness. So today, I posted in the if you're a part of our joy group, you probably saw the affirmation that I posted today. And this is really to in an effort to rest without guilt. I mean, to rest without guilt. You don't have to earn the right to sit down. You do not have to earn the right to sit down. You do not have to earn the right to sit down. You can rest without guilt. There's so much to do. It's not going to go away. It is not going to stop because such is life. As long as we get an opportunity and God continues to wake us up and allow us to breathe and eat and move and go throughout our day, there's always going to be something to do. There's always going to be more opportunities. So rest without regret. But I want to also say to you a couple of affirmations for today. My affirmation for today is, and it's important for me, if you know me, you know it's important for me to take a breath because the breath lets the brain know that something different is about to happen. So take that breath and say with me, I am worthy of care. Simple. I am worthy of care. I am worthy of care. I'm worthy of care. Let that sink in. I'm worthy of care. I'm worthy of somebody caring for me. I'm worthy of the care I can give for myself. I am worthy of care. I'm worthy of it. I deserve care and I can give it to myself. Rest is my birthright. Breathe that one in. Rest, say that with me. Rest is my birthright. So many of us, so many times, when I think about all the time I spent running, 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 not taking the time to enjoy some of the things that were available because I was so busy trying to do, to move, to prove, to be. For me, and when we talk about this time of rest for Black women, this time of rest is not a time where I'm pushing back and I'm not doing anything at all, but it is a time where I am intentionally resting, where I'm intentionally taking care of me, where I'm intentionally loving people who love me, and I'm loving you in return, right? I am intentional about the energy that I expend because for so long we have been socialized, especially Black women, women in general, but especially Black women have been socialized to cater to the needs of everyone else. So, in this time, when I say I'm resting, what I really mean is I am intentionally expending whatever energy I expend. I am intentional about it. The last affirmation that I have for you today is breathe in with me through your nose and blow out. Let your shoulders relax. Feel that rest. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to take up space. So often we are in situations and places where I don't feel like I belong here. I'm not sure if I belong here. I'm not sure if I really fit in. Oh, maybe excuse me. Excuse me. Stop doing that. Don't do that no more. Excuse me. Take up space. Excuse me, if I could, I just wanted to mention. Excuse me, if everybody is talking and we're having a conversation, why we, excuse me, oh, I'm taking, what's the affirmation? I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to take up space. Hi, Keon. You encouraged me to go live. I am live, y'all. And this community will be here. This is for us to come together and to learn to live, to commune, and to be able to comfort each other in love and enjoy in this chaotic moment in history. can we still operate in joy? So here's my call today. My challenge phrase for today is, what's one way that you are showing yourself love this week? What is one way you are showing yourself love this week? Today is hump day. So you get a move on it. What's one way that you are showing yourself love today? Please put it in the comments if you can. Um, and let's inspire each other, because I think when you put what you're doing to love on yourself this week, it encourages somebody else to remember, like, oh yeah, I can do that, I should do that. Sometimes we just don't feel worthy. I don't know if y'all ever been in a bad place before, if you ever dealt with depression, but I have. And it took somebody else seeing in me, and seeing me being able to see somebody else encouraging other people, for me to realize, like, okay, it's time for me to get up. Because when you're in that kind of a space, it's not a good space to be in. It's not an easy place to get out of either. Once you're in that space, it's that's a deep dark space. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to make sure that we all stay encouraged, that we all stay up, connected, and in community with each other. So that is it for me today. I will see you next time. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm talking about next time. I'll see you tomorrow for 100 Days of Joy. Today is about self care and self compassion. Self compassion is the wellness, it is the kindness. It is talk nice to me, talk nice to yourself today. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. 100 Days of Joy. Let's keep moving. Let's keep being in joy. Bye. I'm out, y'all. And if you have, oh, I'm sorry, if you have more questions, just put your questions here. Put your questions here, and I will come back and I'll answer them if I missed any today.